Hello, Mariah Gunga.
I'm glad I got the little last bit of the recording. All right. All right. We ready? Everyone got their sheets open and such.
Yeah, 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 yeah,
Yeah.
yeah. Yeah, 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 yeah.
All right. Okay. So I'm going to go ahead and start. So last week, you guys spent most of the session trying to figure out what it is that is attacking the port and abducting children and devouring them. At one point, you were with Stroke, and she gave you guys a book filled with a couple of monsters, and you guys are now going on the hunch that it was a Bargist that's attacking the town. Um, while you had discovered that it might be that, you guys then decided to take a full rest before trying to confront whatever the creature is by going to a wizard of some sort in the port who can locate certain creatures in the area. So you guys decided to go take a night's rest, and in the middle of the night, you were attacked by the little vampire girl, Winfred, and also the fetchling. And in the middle of the combat, a horde of blink dogs appeared out of nowhere, protecting you guys, freeing both Sagron and Vetner from being chained to the bed. This was enough to scare away the vampire girl and her troop. They all passed through some sort of portal in darkness and fled. This was all also happening in Stroke's house where you're staying for the night. That's where we're picking up at pretty much. The blink dogs are looking at you guys in the face. The only one of you who can really communicate with them because they speak in an animalistic tongue is Sagron. And Sagron, you're looking at them. You got that ring. And they look at you and they say, "We're hunting Bargists. Where are they?"
I gotta be honest, I don't know what a Bargist is. Is it like throw up?
No, they're awful. You don't know where they
Oh,
are.
well then that's throw up. Yeah.
Are you hunting Bargists?
Guys, are we hunting Bargists?
Uh, it's on the list of a maybe. Why? Who's asking? Wait, I didn't think you. Well, why do you know what that is?
I don't know what it is. Is it throw up?
No, it's not throw up. But who's asking?
I never caught his name, and I bend down. I put out my hand to shake his paw, and I asked for his
The
name.
dog puts out its paw, and upon closer inspection, the dog actually has an opposable thumb and grabs your hand.
Oh,
Oh my gosh!
It shakes your hand, and it puts its hand back down. And you notice these are not regular dogs.
I love dogs.
You know what? Funny enough, I think I noticed that when they teleported in and attacked the scary vampire people, but that was certainly something new on the list. Speaking of things that are new on the list, did any of you guys know that that he could is he actually talking to animals here, or am I just crazy? Have you guys seen this before? I mean, I've seen him talk to animals, but I've never seen them talk back.
Vetner, you see one of the blink dogs, these things, goes up to a piece of paper on the ground and finds a little piece of ink and a feather and starts actually writing. Yes, he can understand us, and hands it to you.
Well,
Do I need to cast Speak with Animals?
If you want to understand
That'd be helpful. I'm gonna do that.
Okay. Is it just to? Well, I mean, it'll be like one creature that's kind of talking for them. I think it's just you who can understand them.
That sounds right. I don't remember either.
I'll double check. And yep, it's just you. So it's just you and Sagron can understand the blink dogs, and then the blink dog looks at you, and it says, Are you hunting Bargist?
Yeah.
Okay. Then we are to work together. We will leave
Was
the
that the
gift.
consensus, or was it no?
Wait,
What's your name? Is it Rex?
you can't understand them, but if I'll say Elijah is translating, and he'll look at you and he just starts shaking his head no.
For me, I don't think his name is Rex. Bummer.
He looks at you, Elijah, and he says, "My name is Trulanax."
Name is
I'm gonna call
Trulanax.
you Rex.
Rex is a better name.
That would just be disrespectful, but can we call you Nax for short?
He
I like
looks at
that.
you and he says, "That's okay for now."
For now.
For now.
Got it, Rex.
He looks at you a lot and he says, "We're hunting the same beasts, so we will leave a gift." You see one of the blink dogs. There's multiple in the room. One of them walks up to you guys, and holding in its little paw hand, it drops a gold candle. It's not made of gold. It's just gold, kind of in the color it is. He drops it in front of you.
I immediately pick it up.
Okay, and he says, "When you find the Bargist, light it, and we will come to service you. It only works one time."
Is it shiny?
I'd like to
It's
take
got a
a candle
little,
away.
it's got a little
Yeah.
sparkle to it.
That's enough for me.
I like
Take-
to take the candle away
You
from
take,
him.
you take the candle away from him.
You have to force it out of my hands.
Okay, I'll do it.
Make a strength check against him. He's pretty weak. You can just like rip it out.
I'm not.
Does
Well, I'm not
16
that
get me?
weak. I don't know. What's my CMD?
It's a strength check against you too. We're not doing CMDs.
Oh, okay.
Yeah.
Well then, let me roll. Well, it just depends on the roll here. Oh, I missed.
Yeah, no, it gets ripped out of your hand. You're without candle.
I'm gonna start pouting.
Power corner. So the dogs look at you lot and then they say, "Like the
Give him my
candle."
broken dartboard.
They take the broken dartboard and then they're like,
Oh,
"Oh,
no. You, Ogron.
oh, you give the
He's
broken
pouting.
dartboard to Sagron." Okay.
Give him a substitute toy.
Is it shiny?
I mean, it's kind of like not. I guess
Oh,
it's a
Then I
dartboard.
drop it. It's not shiny enough for me.
okay.
I don't want it.
I just pout more now.
Trillanax looks at you guys and he says, "All right, that's all we have to share today. But if you find them, light the candle and we will come." And then they just all just blip and they all just kind of disappear from existence in front of your eyes.
Yeah, I thought a small girl and a vampire with a shock collar would be the weirdest thing I saw today, but you know what? Here I am. Incorrect.
Next, you can kind of hear a singing coming from the hallway. It's just walking kind of closer and closer towards your room. And then you hear the door kind of open, and you see Stroke, and she has like this massive bottle of what you can only guess is some sort of liquor. It's very brown and dark, and she's very drunk, and she looks at you as her intestines are kind of spilling out. She says, "It's good to see you. We got guests again. Hello.
Oh,
Are you all sleeping good tonight? Has it been safe and good? I've been drinking with the White Raven again. We're good friends, he and I.
What time is it?
It's, the moon is starting to set, so I don't know.
Which moon?
Oh,
There's only one moon, silly goose.
that's no moon.
Last time I counted, there was 3.
Oh, that's one out there. You want some of my brown? I got some brown right here.
Well, oh, what's brown? Wait, what?
She takes a long swig of whatever the brown liquid is, and then just looks at you guys. She says, "Man, I lost like most of my money again tonight. That was fun. Did some poker playing with the old Raven. He's really good at it. He just says we just keep drinking though. Let me go to bed."
Can I offer her
You're gonna offer her what?
a muffin? Special muffin?
She looks at that and she says, "No, that ruins people's lives. I'm good."
Okay.
Only if you let it.
As she takes another swig of a fucking liquor.
Of this dark black liquid, and then she looks and she says, "All right, you guys, you had a safe sleep night. All right, I'm gonna head to bed now. Good night." And she just starts walking off into the hall.
Bye.
You know what? No further questions, Your Honor.
So you guys can stay up anymore. If you're ready to go to sleep, you can go back to sleep.
I'm gonna do a little sacrifice before I go to bed.
Okay. You're gonna go out back behind the house, and dig a hole in the ground, I guess, and do the bone sacrifice.
Yeah, throw some femurs in there and cover it back up and do a little prayer.
All right. You do the little prayer, and then you can see the ground beneath you shifts, and then you can kind of see something sparkling in the ground. Kind of comes up a little bit.
Can I grab it?
Yeah. You reach down, you grab it, and it's a small emerald.
Nice.
It's pretty small, but it's still an emerald. You got one from your little sacrifices to your god. He's rewarding you. So you got that. Anything anybody else wants to do before going to sleep?
I think I'm good. Let me check Sunvar. I think he's
And if you took any damage during that last fight, you can heal it off when you go to sleep here and reset your spells.
okay.
Oh, this will count as a rest?
This will count as a rest, yes.
Thank goodness. I need that so
So now
badly. Oh
everyone
my
will be
gosh.
back to full
Yeah, I'm
with all your
tired.
spells. So, anything else? Or are we good for the next day?
I'm set.
All right.
Ready?
All right.
Yeah,
Cool.
go ahead.
All right.
Good, good.
So it's the next morning. It's sunrise, and as soon as the sun is rising, you guys are still mostly asleep. The door slams open, and it's Stroke, and she's looking at you guys, and she says, "All right, it's time to wake up. We got a job to do. You guys ready? It's time to go."
So no,
No.
gotta make the coffee. Gotta make the coffee first.
We got. Here's your coffee, and she just hands you a shot glass full of the brown liquid.
I wanna sniff it.
You sniff it, and it reeks of just alcohol. It is probably rubbing alcohol and not meant for drinking.
I like to pour it on the ground.
Pour it on the ground, and she just keeps going. She walks up to Elijah's bed. She says, "All right, boy, time to go. Come on, come on." She just shoves you right out of your bed. Todd is screaming, just the little fox
Why?
is just running around because you got shoved out of your.
Why
bed.
is he doing that?
You got shoved out of your bed. He didn't want to be shoved out too. He was sleeping in bed with you
No, why'd she do that?
because she wants to wake you guys up.
Oh, okay.
You got the little cult
Inconsiderate.
of goblins. They're just parading around your feet, just screaming
Oh, yeah,
and
that's
chanting.
right.
They're still here. The 6 of them, all 6 little guys. They're holding a little torch up. They're waking up. They're going, "Yeah." That's what they sound like, I guess. Leonardo, she just starts taking little shots of whatever the liquid is and starts putting the shot glasses in your hands as you're waking up. She says, "All right, so get you up. Come on, let's go. It's go juice.
Juice.
Oh,
Drink your go juice. It's time to wake up." And then she just starts walking.
Drink your
how many
go
things?
juice.
Didn't she
You got
just go to
What's
four
sleep?
arms.
juice?
You got 4 arms, so I mean
That's 4 shots.
that's 4 shots.
Yeah, true. I do have a lot
Spencer,
of
what's
body
the
mass that's
go-to?
got to go through. I'd like to take it all at once, but um,
pouring 4 shots into your mouth at once.
Yep.
You're gonna pour all 4 in
Yeah.
your mouth at once?
I'm gonna take them all.
All right, roll a fortitude check.
I die on the spot.
Your
Immediately.
entire body explodes.
I die painfully. Where's the fortitude?
Actually, the alcohol goes straight to your thighs, and then you blow up.
Let's go. I got a 14.
All right.
I
You're
forgot you
drunk?
changed your name.
So that means everything you do for the next hour is with disadvantage.
What? She said this was go juice.
You drink
This
all
is-
the
Never
goat
mind, I didn't drink
juice.
it.
Oh, that's...
Why does go juice have an alcoholic content? I feel like that's stop juice.
It's a lot
It's-
of alcohol.
It's more of a sideways juice.
Really
Yeah.
is.
You're going, just not in the same direction you were.
Yeah,
And she
it's
looks
like
at
a
you and she's
bar
like,
fight
the
juice.
good parts of being undead is you never wake up hungover. All right, let's keep going. All right,
Yeah,
kid.
you apparently only slept for like 4 hours. So.
It's okay. I don't. I just am covered in wounds. I just don't die.
Yeah,
If I
You're
get
already dead.
dismembered enough, I mean, I am dead already. If I get dismembered enough, then I'll just kind of be dead, I guess, at that point. But that's besides the point. Let's wake up this last kid, and she's pointing at Sagron, and she's just gonna like actually pour a little bit of the brown on your head as you wake
brown?
up. It burns your face a little bit because the alcohol is
Oh.
so high. God damn it.
This is
I sit up and scream.
Okay.
And I get up
All
and I
right,
start
good.
running. I start running around in circles, trying to put it out like a fire.
All right, this is good. This is good. All right, are we all ready? We're ready to go. We go into to go see the guy right now. We're gonna find these Bargists. We think that they are, right?
You're
I'm still screaming.
hold on. Who are we going to?
Okay. Remember, we talked about this. We were gonna go to this guy
Yeah,
on the port. We'll tell
Yeah.
him about a creature, and
Mm-hmm.
he can any sentient creature. He can detect where they are with a scrying spell he has. It's very specialized and expensive. It costs 1,000 coins. I got enough
1,000
for
grand.
one use, so hopefully the Bargus we're looking for is what we're looking for. If it's not, then we'll need another 1,000 coins up front to try and find one of the other ones in the book.
Hey, why do I get more of the go juice?
Is that what we agreed upon last time?
I mean, that was what we were looking for. I mean, that's why we were going through the book, so we could go to the wizard, find out where these guys are hiding at in the city, at least in the port.
Okay, well, the good news is that's what we've decided on. The bad news is there was a bit of an incident last night, but I'll tell you on the way.
Oh, okay. Well, then let's we'll use your cart. They moved it out back. We'll actually ride that to the location if that's okay.
Fine.
Okay.
Hey, before we go,
Yeah.
you got any more of that go juice? I think I need some.
I got yeah.
I
Actually,
think-
I got another whole bottle here. It was a gift. I'll give it to you for 20 gold.
I like to run up and smack it onto the ground.
You're gonna shatter the bottle on the ground.
Do you got any more than that?
She's kind of already a little bit tipsy, so I'm gonna say you run up and you just shatter it on the ground.
Once you turn her around towards the door and say, "Let's go."
As you do that, it just fills the room with alcohol smell, and everyone's eyes are watering.
That's
yeah,
hard.
licking
okay.
alcohol
It's
off the
horrible.
ground.
You start licking the
He's
alcohol.
like, no, we can save it.
Is your tongue?
You're cutting your tongue a little bit in the glass.
Getting
I just start like running more
Splinters in your
frantically in the
tongue.
room.
Reminds me of Orc Henry when he was addicted to that stuff.
Makes the sad go away.
You say,
Gosh.
Stroke looks at you and says, "Yeah,
Oh.
yeah." Anyways, let's go.
You
let's
know,
go.
she knows. You know, you got a lot hotter when I started drinking this.
I mean,
Oh, thanks.
Stroke's
no.
uncomfortable and just starts getting in the cart, just loading you guys up. So you guys are now in the cart. You're on your way.
Sorry,
towards,
handsome. I have to drive.
I burp and fart at the same time, but I accidentally poop myself.
You guys are now in the cart on your way. Everyone is impaired. Everyone can smell it from about 10 feet away off the cart. People are avoiding it. They can smell the poop. Anyways, you guys are riding towards where this guy is located at. And you pull up to one of these kind of small purple-looking tents in kind of a little market area on the front of the brains on the front of the port. And it just looks like it's big enough for maybe 2 people to go inside. Stroke looks at you guys and she says, "All right, I'll be right back. One more of you can go in here with me if you want."
I'll go.
All right, come on, let's go. All right, let's go in the one-on-one chat.
Because I have no idea what we're looking for.
Uh-oh.
All right, so you guys go into the little purple tent together. And walking inside, you can see that there sits a single man. You can't see any of his flesh besides his hands, which look like a kind of a unnatural kind of bluish gray. And he has 2 kind of glowing red eyes behind a hood that's completely shadowing his face, and you can't see any kind of facial features beyond that. In front of him is a small crystal ball, and you and Stroke walk in. And Stroke looks at the man and she says, "All right, we have the 1,000 gold here, and we're looking for a creature in the city. Sir, can you help us find him?" And he looks at the both of you, and he puts his hands together and he says, "I'm more than willing to help for gold." And so Stroke hands the gold, and Stroke looks at you and says, "All right, so what's the name of the beast? What are we looking for?" It's the what? I forgot the name. What is it?
Isn't it like a V? I can't pronounce it.
It's the bar heist. Is it the bar heist?
Bar heist or something like that.
We're looking for a bar heist. And the
That's
man.
not what I said.
What did you say? What is it?
Bar heist.
Bar
Am I
heist?
saying that right, Spencer?
You did.
Oh. I don't know how to say it.
It's the Bargist.
Argus.
Yeah. He looks at you and he says, "So you're looking for a Bargist. So let's look into my ball and see what we can find." He takes 1,000 gold, and then he holds his hands over the crystal ball, and then you can see for a couple seconds it phases through kind of what looks like souls and spirits floating around, almost a different plane of existence. And for a moment, you can see what looks like your brother on a ship, and he's manning it, and he's surrounded by dwarves, and they all seem to be admitting to whatever he says. And you can see on a large flag above the ship is a rooster, and then the image fades.
My dream.
And then you can see in front of you is a warehouse. It's not the candle warehouse, but it's a beeswax and honey warehouse. You can see that they are melting down some of the wax of the honeycomb outside to be used for the actual candles. But you can see the screen kind of fades inside of the warehouse, deep inside of it. And you can see there's large markings of a burned kind of circle on the ground. And 3 hulking, furry creatures are standing together. And one of them is holding a child as it's kind of about to devour it whole.
Okay,
And
so
then the
this
image
is in
fades.
a beeswax.
It's in a beeswax kind of...
warehouse?
Yep, it's in a beeswax, a honey warehouse somewhere in the city.
Okay, I would like to say, wait a second, go back. I saw my brother. So I asked her, go back.
Your brother? Well,
Yes, my brother.
Our wants and our souls often reveal what we really want inside of ourselves. The spirit realm hides nothing from us. I can let you see him for a price. 250 gold, and we'll see where he's hiding at.
Done. I put it on the table.
He pockets it and he says, "Nicely done. Now look into my ball." And you can see it phases into the image of an elven city in the north. Let me actually pull up the name of the city because I don't have it off the top of my head right now. Where is it? Shoot. It's in one of these pictures, isn't it? Shoot. I don't have the name of it. Why don't I have the name of it? Crap. I gotta find this really fast. I actually have not named this city yet. I'm sorry. We're gonna name it on the spot. We're gonna roll a dice and name the city something.
Roll it in roll 20 so you can freak them out.
What did you say?
Roll it in the roll 20 chat so you can freak them out.
Yeah, you can roll just for fun. Or I'll roll in the chat.
So D2.
Yeah, I'll do a D20 and then I'm gonna do like 5D6.
Okay.
So that they can think about what happened here. We're gonna call it Dalfport.
Dalfport?
Yeah, D-A-L-F, Dalfport. You can see it's a city of mostly what looks like elves living in large huts, old-looking structures that are kind of in ruins, and there's a port. And there, sitting at the port, is your brother. He's sitting off the side of the dock, and he has a crew mixed with dwarves and some elves, and a couple of orcs actually as well. And they're all kind of sitting there talking together. He's doing some trades, and he looks like he's missing his left eye. He's wearing an eye patch.
Okay.
And then after that, you see that the image fades.
Does he look like he's the captain?
He is the captain, yes.
I sigh really heavily. Well, at least he's making his way through the world, not just some of the earth.
He looks at you and he says, "If there's anything else you want to see, I can show you for the same price."
Throw down 250 gold and I say, "Where's my father?"
Alright, he looks at his crystal ball, and then he kind of laughs for a second. He said, I am surprised about this man. And then he shows you an image starts to show. You can see from far away there is a dwarvish city, and it's on fire. You can see on the outskirts of the city, there seem to be the mantis kin that you worked with earlier. They've all kind of transformed a bit. They're in this kind of mutant look, and they're all kind of standing around this city, running through the streets, killing people as they please. And you can see your father. He's fleeing the city. He's getting onto a boat, a small one, with a couple men, and they're rowing out into a lake right now. You can see there's women and children. They're screaming. They're trying to run, but he's abandoning and letting them stay for themselves. And they're running into the city. And you can see your father looks back at the city one last time, and you can see this massive looking humanoid mantis. And I want you to roll a perception check to see if you can link this.
Okay. Rolling for the looking at the mantis.
Yeah, to understand what this is. Okay.
17.
You can pick up that this is the paladin mantis that you guys helped out earlier. the guy that you made a deal with when you were fighting the Drake. He is this thing now.
Oh. But
And then
he's
the
like
image
destroying
fades.
the city.
What?
He's destroying the city, though, right?
That's what you see, yeah.
Oh, gosh.
Yeah. So he's destroying the city, and all these other transformed Mantis people are destroying the city, running through, murdering indiscriminately, and that's what you get.
I don't know what city it is.
It's one of the roll a knowledge local check, because there's different regions of the dwarves and they all do look different, so you would be able to identify probably 15's enough to identify that this is the mountain region, which is the closest to Hosha.
Okay.
So let me see, which one are you guys looking at right now on the map? I'm gonna move the map on Roll20 so you can see it. You don't know which city it is, but it is one of those dwarvish cities you can see on the map. North is kind of those plain dwarfs, like that giant group of dwarves you saw running through the sands in like a pack of murderous rampage. They live up there where those like that wasteland looks is. But down here, the mountain dwarves are a bit more civilized, but they have a bunch of slaves. They live down there, and it's probably one of these cities on the lake is where he is at.
Like Untel or one of those down there.
Yeah, it's either, well, that's into the ocean. I'll say you're able to tell for some reason that it is actually into the lake he's going. It's either Unzar or Turak. One of these two, actually.
Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Yeah.
And then the monsters are in the beeswax honey warehouse. Is that in the city? Or
That
did I
is,
just not know that yet?
yes, that's in the city. You'd be able to discern because you can see. I'll say you were able to see that that's in the port somewhere far south in the city.
Okay.
You're able to discern kind of the location.
Okay, I'm good now.
All right. Stroke says, "All right, that was a wild ride. I got to see that too. Are you okay?"
I'm
right.
good. Just
What's going
don't
on with
mention
the
it,
with the dwarves? I mean, I didn't even know that was a thing.
you and me both.
Okay. Well, anyways, are we ready to go try and face this thing?
Yes. And I look at her and I say, I'd appreciate it if you kept the other information quiet.
I understand. I'll do my best. And I'll say you guys leave the tent and go back. We'll go back to campaign chat now.
Okay, I want you to go in the chat and be like, well, Vermi died.
Okay, I'll go first.
They say.
Like every other day.
So Rhea's
and-
dead.
Oh,
Oh.
Oh,
what?
She's It's okay.
Huh?
oh.
Oh,
I lied.
I saw
It's okay. She's
I saw
fine.
I saw 5d6 in Roll20 and we got scared.
That's a
She's
lot of
fine. It's
damage.
okay. That's a lot of
No,
damage.
we're joking.
Nah, she's good. She's alive.
I found out where we need to go.
awesome.
So we were correct on what monster Vorghast that we need to go see.
Okay.
And the little crystal ball that our friend the wizard in the tent had, they were
What?
they showed me where the monsters were at, and they're in a beeswax honey warehouse in the city. And they have the children there with them, and they're about to eat them.
Yeah, that's cool. Tell me more about this wizard guy and the crystal ball.
He had blue-gray hands.
I don't
and
know
red
why that was
eyes,
funny.
and that's all I knew.
I want to learn more about that rather than this boring child
Bucket.
abducting ring.
Yeah.
Say go inside, go say hello to him, but he will make you pay money, but he will be willing to talk with you if you give him money.
Classic wizard. They're a miserly bunch. They're a contingent bunch. Like the wizards and the barbarians. And the wizards and the rogues. Wizards sure sound like a contentious bunch. You just made an enemy for life, pal.
Oh boy, The Simpsons. So you guys, are you guys? Oh, hold on. Do you actually want to go in there or no?
No, my... Hold on.
You guys can go in 2 at a time if you want.
Why 2 at a time?
It's only enough space for 2 people.
Yes, 6 feet
Small
apart.
room.
6 feet apart.
Where are you guys masked at?
I'm just covering my mouth with my hand.
Open mouth, drunkenly coughing, and
Shrug
bourbon.
looks and she says, "Actually, it's only about 3 feet of space, so you're kind of shoulder to shoulder. Even with that guy, it's okay."
No, I think I know how that conversation will go. I'll go inside. I'll be like, "Hey, can you teach me this cool stuff?" And he'll be like, "Hey, pay me a bunch of money," and I'll go no, and I'll just waste everybody's time. So let's go to this boring bee factory where they make all the bees.
Ooh, they make bees here? Oh, okay. I'm
That's
interested
what
now.
That's what I've heard. Yeah,
All right, so you
Sovereign,
guys,
ready to go.
the monster was trapped in the beeswax.
the beeswax.
Beeswax or beeswax?
Yeah, that's what I said.
So you guys get in the cart, and you guys start heading south, towards the actual place where the beeswax kind of factory is. And as you're going down, you can hear from your cart. There's a little girl, and she's screaming on this little soapbox stand announcements as a town crier. And she says the following things. She says, "The city of Torghast and Korghast are now under the watch of the great Seto Kaiba. He has reclaimed the dragon and decided that he shall rule again the human peninsula. More word has arrived from the dwarves that they are all turning belly and civil war has broken out. They are killing each other. To the north, there have been heard cries of the pirate dwarfs fleeing from the encroaching ice waters." And then she starts looping around those kind of statements over and over again.
Man, we gotta skip town.
Is she using like some sort of like megahorn kind of thing, Spencer?
No, she's just screaming her little lungs out, and she's probably gonna have like vocal cord damage when she's older.
Darn, never mind.
So you guys pass by her, and then you guys approach this very large warehouse. It's multiple stories. It's got about 3 stories in height. It looks like it's full of plenty of rooms. And there seems to be a couple of guys working the front, just kind of taking some beeswax, melting it down into candle wax. And you can kind of see there's some guy in shackles taking the beeswax, loading it into a cart, and riding off with it.
So, quick question: is this a different building than the actual candle factory, or is this the
Yes.
same building we were in before?
You saw a guy from the candle factory pick up some beeswax to take back over there.
Okay, alright, so... we found their supplier. The pieces are falling into place.
So there's 2 guys kind of
yeah.
sitting at the
all
front
coming
gate.
together.
They don't have any weaponry or anything. They're just 2 kind of peasants looking guys. They're just kind of hanging out, just kind of melting some beeswax down. What do you guys want to do?
Just a couple of bros melting beeswax.
Let's stroke looks.
5 feet apart.
Just so they're not gay, you know? Stroke looks at you guys and she says, "All right, I can talk to them and try and get us a way in if you want. Though, if that's gonna happen, I'm gonna bet I'm probably gonna get sucked in and end up having to talk to them, and I won't be able to help when you face the beasts."
Ooh. So we're on a bee farm, right?
Well, this is where the bees.
I think it's a beef leg.
Yeah, that's about right.
A beef leg.
Don't listen to me. Compared to a beef arm, just keep going.
It's
not
roll
funny.
for my character to kill himself.
No,
All right.
kill me instead.
Joking.
One of us might have a good enough base skill to talk them into letting us in. You know,
Like a
I
bluff? We can say we're from OSHA. We are here to see how the
OSHA.
uh,
My name is Rio. I'm with
environment
IT.
is.
You just see these
I
two
like
guys
my
just
plan.
sitting there. They don't even notice that you guys are kind of out front. They're just kind of hanging out. So
I think we're gonna say we're from.
gonna say from OSHA. Okay.
Who would like to be our OSHA representative?
Madeline, you can also study targets, and that should help with your rolls.
Ooh.
I think it helps a bluff. I know it helps with stealth. I think it also helps a bluff and stuff too, and intimidation.
It does.
Yeah, that's
Study target.
okay. So yeah, you can
I
study
the
them.
left one.
I think you can. Can't you study 2 targets now, so you can study both of them?
I think it's just one. I don't get a second study target till the next level.
Okay. All right. So then you're gonna focus one of them. All right. So he's.
Oh wait,
just
no,
sitting-
I do have second study target.
Okay, so yeah, you can focus. You can steady target both of them, so you can just roll once for talking to these guys. They're just normal-looking
Okay.
civilians. They're not really dressed out in any guard outfit or anything.
I like to go up to him and be like, excuse me, we are here from OSHA, me and my coworkers, and we need to enter this facility to check out your employee health and concerns.
Now,
Gotcha.
what's an OSHA? Is this one of them dang policy things that them dragon people come up with? What's this for?
I cleared my throat. I said it is indeed one of his policies from the Dragon King.
What's it stand for?
What do you stand for?
Roll a bluff check.
13.
He looks at his feet and he's like, "Oh, I mean, I go to church to Abadar every like Saturday, like I'm supposed to. I mean, that's what I usually stand for. I mean, I don't know." He starts thinking about it a little too hard. He's like, "Why are you here? Where you say you're an OSHA? What's this OSHA do? What's this for?"
Say I am from OSHA, the
OSHA.
Health and Safety Administration.
Oh, OSHA. All right. These dragon people actually thinking about us for once, making sure we're Gary. This is the first they ever did this. Gary, I can't believe they're doing this. And then the other guy, Gary, looks at you and he says, "Larry, that's amazing. I can't believe that they're actually being nice for once. Usually they just beat us and tell us not to kill ourselves. It's pretty cool."
Clear my throat very loudly. I say I am on a very strict time schedule. I need to get into this facility.
Okay.
ASAP.
It's up. I can take you around the premises. My boss, you just saw him. He just got in that cart wheeling off with that beeswax load we just had. But I can take you through the premises. You're allowed pretty much, I guess, mostly everywhere. Be careful about the black doors. Don't go in the black door areas, okay? We can't go in those.
Why is it dangerous? That's part of my job.
That's some of our experimental beeswax we're making, miss. I mean, we can't reveal our trade secrets. I mean, who knows what would go wrong to our business if some competitive bead market maker found out how to make better beeswax than us. I mean, this is our livelihoods we're talking about.
I am not your competitor. I am OSHA.
Make a diplomacy check.
I am OSHA.
Nat 20.
Jesus. Okay. You can see
I
Gary
am
sweating.
OSHA.
Gary is
my
sweating,
gosh.
and he looks at Larry, and he's we can't let her in. I mean, we can't.
That's
get dragons.
Mrs. OSHA.
That's Mrs.
They
Olsen
named
right there.
they named the company after her.
Come on, let's I guess all right. We can let you in. Come on. We'll let you in. I mean, is all you guys part of the facilities team at this OSHA?
Yeah.
All right. Come on, let's
I've
get...
heard it pronounced O'Shray, actually.
Even these little goblin fellers right there crowding around that man saying
Yes.
he's a prophet or something?
Yeah, they're our affiliates.
Subjects.
Well, all right. I guess I gotta take them. All right.
Did you say subjects?
Subjects.
Oh my
So
God.
he's gonna walk in there, and he'll take you guys to the inner portions of the room. You can see there's actually large, just beehives just working here, just still active. Plants are being grown. There seems to be a woman in the center. She seems to be a druid of some sort, and she is enchanting the grounds to grow flowers that are extraordinarily healthy and potent with the amount of pollen that they can actually produce. Gary and Larry are leading you guys together deep inside of the facilities until you reach this kind of back area. There's 2 of these rooms with black doors. They open up the first one and they say, all right, this is the one that even Larry and Gary hear us to. We're allowed in here. This is our paperwork facilities. This is where we do our main experimentations here. You can see right there in the back corner, we got Carland. He's over there. He's doing some good work. You can see Carland. He's in this full bee suit, working with these. They're unnaturally sized large bees. They're about the size of small dogs flying around. He's doing God's work here. We don't really know how he does it, but he's real good at this. And then they close the door up again.
I get like an unpleasant and start writing on pretend.
No, miss, don't worry, miss. The suit protects him. It's all in the good. It's immune to anything that them bees can produce. It's all okay. Now this next room, we're not even supposed to look at it, but I'll open the door for you lot to go in there. Are you guys ready to go in the second room here? We'll have to close it behind you. We're always told, close the door behind, lock it until you guys are ready to leave, okay?
There's I forgot her name. Is she with us?
Stroke is with you, yes,
Stroke.
she's sitting there. Dalton, is your mic working? You've been very quiet. I was worried.
Yeah, it's working.
Okay.
Sorry.
Just wanted to make sure. And Gary and Larry looks at you two, and they say, all right, you guys ready? You all ready to go here?
Yeah.
All right. So they open up the door, and you can see it's dimly lit, but it's enough light for even a human to see in here. You can see a lot of boxes are kind of in the way as you approach the interior of the room. And you walk deeper inside of it, and you can hear the door kind of shuts, and you hear this kind of creaking as it kind of locks behind you. You're now inside of this room. You can see on the floor in front of you, it seems as though there are scorch marks of some sort, and a drawing is formed on the ground. You're not really sure of what. And then you can kind of hear, kind of like a dog is kind of crying coming from the back of the room. It's just moaning, just kind of in the back of the room. What do you guys want to do?
Perception
What is the
check.
dog saying?
You're rolling. You're understanding the dog. I forgot about that. Shoot. You hear the dog. You don't see it, but you hear the dog, and it's saying, "Stupid, stupid, murder, murder them. They'll fall for it. Murder, stupid, stupid." That's what you hear. The dog is saying. And then you guys,
I feel insulted.
Elijah, roll a perception check. Just you.
Okay. Can I ask why just me?
You'll find out.
Was I think 7. Yeah, 7.
Okay, that's enough to notice. Elijah, you notice you had 6 goblins when you walked in this room, and now you have 8.
Oh,
Can I ask how tall are these goblins?
They are all.
And are they furry?
They are not furry, but they are goblins. They're just little goblins. You can still hear the dog crying from the back of the room. What do you guys want to do?
Let's kick open the
Boxes
door.
are in our way.
What'd you say, Madeline?
Oh,
Boxes are in our way.
I don't want to reveal the room just yet. They're easy to maneuver through enough. There's just some in certain
Can I
piles.
kick them?
It's gonna take a lot of effort.
Are they
You can
cardboard
kinda-
boxes?
They are heavy wooden boxes, kind of crates.
Oh, I don't want to kick them. I
Yeah.
probably break the leg.
Are you guys approaching into the center of the room, or where are you at right now?
How tall are the crates?
They're about they're stacked on top of each other. They go up to about 10 to 15 feet. The room
Are they
of
climbable?
the height of the room goes up to 20 to 25 feet. So yes, you could climb up here if you wanted.
I'm thinking about it. I don't know if I want to do that right now.
I bet Rio could probably throw you up there just really easily.
do it.
Yeah, probably. Yeah.
Yeah, I probably could throw him up there too.
Uh,
Hmm.
How about
Rio?
we throw each other up there at the same time?
Do it.
All right.
I'll just
Agreed.
say that you guys are doing teamwork, and I'll say that you're able to just do it instantly. So,
Oh, nice.
you get up there
You
and
made
then
it.
pull the other person up using teamwork. You're now both on top of some crates.
You
made a
I'd like
human
a perception
pyramid.
check the room.
You're gonna perception check the room in general. Go ahead and make that check. Rio, you can make one for
26.
26. You can
Oh
see,
God, I think she's good.
Remy.
That's
you can see
Mrs.
in
OSHA for
the
you.
Back corner.
She sees everything.
In the back corner of the room, you can actually see where the dog is. I'm actually going to move over on roll 20 to the map. All right, you can see where the dog is. The dog is up here. And because you rolled so high, you also notice that there are now 8 goblins instead of 6.
What? I say, hey guys, I think 2 of our goblins are not.
They are
all
also
goblins.
talking amongst themselves in goblin tongue.
I can't understand goblins.
I don't think I know
Hmm.
that. Goblin.
Am I on these boxes?
Yeah, I'll say you're up here with Rio. You and Rio are up here together looking.
Sorry, my headset went out. What happened?
Oh, you guys climbed up to the top of the boxes and you're looking over the room. You can see the
Okay.
dog is up here. And you notice that there is also 8 instead of 6 goblins surrounding Elijah.
Is the dog hurt? Is that why it's crying?
It is hurt, yes.
I
The-
could
the-
immediately go to it.
The goblins might be unionizing.
It might be.
Oh yeah, I forgot I had little goblins that like thought I was the king because of fire.
Yeah.
Okay. Now this makes sense.
Session.
Yeah.
Yeah, you got like a
Uh,
little harem of goblins, dude.
So
I yell Vardant.
You
But-
yell Vardant while you're standing next to him just to impress him, or what?
I take a few steps to where I'm not around anyone, and then yes.
Okay, you Vardant, and then the goblins, the ones that are interested in you, don't pay attention to the 2 new ones and start surrounding you. But the 2 new ones are now separate from the rest, and they don't care
Huh.
about the fire.
I'm going to the dog.
You run up to the dog. You can see it is a wolf laying on the ground. It looks kind of
I like
manged.
to heal it.
And okay, you walk up to the dog to try and heal it. I'm gonna say Leonardo is also going with you. You walk up
okay.
and you start trying to heal it, and roll a heal check on it. Okay.
14.
You hear it kind of whimpering, and you look at its hand of where its claw is, and then you start wrapping it in kind of like a little bit of some spare cloth you had, and then you see the hand instantly shifts into claws of some larger creature, and then it stands and it just uppercuts you. It's taking a surprise round. The two down here that are near
I love dogs. I
Elijah,
had to go too.
one is going to attack Drigger, and then the other one is just going to swing at Elijah. Everyone roll initiative while I roll attack rolls.
Oh, roll like a
I
vampire.
love dogs.
Why do I always have to go back to look at my initiative? I always forget it. There we go. Ooh!
That was
Nice.
pretty good.
That was a good one.
All right, first
It
off,
teetered on
I'm
the two,
gonna
dude.
First things first, I'm gonna do the damage rolls. We're gonna go with
Wow.
one.
Look at Holden.
2 20s and a 24 as far as initiative goes.
Nice.
Holmes like, I'm happy for everyone else. I'm kind of in the middle here.
Oh,
Alright,
below
that is-
average.
That's a
Below
29 to hit Remy.
Yes.
And that's gonna be 6 damage. Next
You're
one.
29 damage.
No, that's just a hit. The next one is. That's a nat 20. I'm sorry, Dalton.
Dalton.
Yeah.
Elijah. That's
I'm
10
listening.
damage to Elijah. And lastly, this one's
Total?
gonna swing 10 total.
Wait.
This is a surprise round.
Why is it attacking Elijah?
Because the goblins were around Elijah.
Oh, the goblin. Okay.
You see a goblin. Okay, so a goblin. The two goblins that were standing back instantly transform, and then one pounces Elijah, the other pounces the back and Drigger. This one
I
got
see.
a 18. Does that hit Drigger?
It does not.
Ooh, that miss. Jeez, it's so high. All right, it misses its attack and it just whiffs. All right, so let's look at everyone's rolls for initiative. Madeline, you had a 20 total.
That's correct.
Stroke already rolled. Dalton, what is your initiative? It's 8 plus what?
1.
All right, let me add. So it's 9 at turn. 9. All right, going from top to bottom. Holden, I'm frantically reading these. You got 24. That's really good.
That's good.
And
Okay, pretty high.
Leonardo, Jesse, you got, what'd you get?
Oh shoot, I forgot to roll. Wait. What am I rolling?
You're rolling a d20 plus your initiative.
Okay.
Should be just right next to your health.
There we go. Okay. Let's go.
27. Jeez.
Jeez.
Was that good?
That's really good.
Was they good?
What did you add to it? You add that's your initiative. It's 8. Wow, that's so high.
Yeah.
Just rolled a 19.
That too. Yeah, that's part of it. All right, so that means first person on the start of this round is going to be Jesse. Jesse gets to go first. Let me first reveal.
Wow.
I need to reveal the creatures where they're at, actually. The GM overlay. These guys should go in the token layer. Token and token. Alright, Jesse, you get to go first.
Oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. I would like to flank.
Okay.
Am I able to move that way?
I'll say it's like 20 feet over the box, and then you're gonna run another 5 feet, so it's 25, and you jump down. That's 30 feet. I'll say it's a 30-foot movement. to get over there.
Oh wow.
And because you're going up and over, there is an attack of opportunity for that movement. So now you're flanking with Remy, all right? And then you can make a single attack against it.
All right, I would like to do scythe. So, what's the roll for attack of opportunity?
It's not attack of opportunity. It's just a regular. You get a single attack. It's going to be a d20 plus your modifier and stuff, which I believe should be like 7. D20 plus 7 to see if you hit.
Yeah.
And you took the feat so that you're flanking, so you get a sneak attack on top if you hit. 24. That is going to hit.
Let's fucking
Go ahead and roll your damage, which is going to be 2d4 and 3d6.
Mm-hmm. Oh wow.
It's a lot of dice. Yeah. That's 20 damage. All right. Jeez. All right. 20 damage.
Killed what used to be a dog.
Remy, Remy, you got this.
Since we're flanking, it'll be good.
All right. That is the end of your turn. Congratulations. Next up is Vetner.
Okay. Okay. Elijah's kind of throwing a little wrench in my plan here, so I'm going to move up like here-ish, and I, believe it or not, I'm going to cast Bone Shaker.
Okay.
Just double checking. Are these things undead?
No.
Okay. And I believe they are sentient, not mindless.
Yes, they are. They are alive.
Okay.
Roll the save. It's which save is it? Is it will or fortitude?
I think it's fortitude.
Okay.
Yes,
then
fortitude.
they got a 23. At least this one did.
That will make the save. It only hits
Okay.
one of them.
Is that-
So it'll be half of that damage, and I don't get to move them. So that's what? 9 damage.
All right, 9 damage. All right. And anything else? No, you moved and you cast. That's your turn there.
That's correct.
All right. It is now Bargast's C turn. First thing that this one is going to do is going to cast a special spell on itself that it can just do. Elijah, you can take an attack of opportunity against it.
Awesome.
Go ahead and roll to see if you can hit.
+7, so 17.
For this, yes, you actually hit the exact for the AC to hit, so you hit it.
Cool.
Roll damage.
Is what I'm doing. +4, so 8.
8. All right. So you hit it like that. And the Barghest will now cast its spell on itself. And as it does that, you can see it turns kind of into a ghost. You can see it now. It kind of is flickering, blinking quickly. This is the spell Blink. It has now cast itself onto that, and it's now going to swing against you. So now it's going to take a bite attack. Take that. That is a 19. Does that hit?
Yes.
All right, and then that's going to be 10 damage to Elijah.
Elijah's not feeling well.
Alright, the
I
next
think
one
I
up
got-
is Stroke. And I'm gonna let you know, just because of how we have Stroke and the Goblins, I'm gonna say that they are a team technically together. And if you want to, you can send the group of them against one of the Bargists to pull them away from the combat, so then you can focus on the other two. Or we can just let them play out and be part of combat as well.
Well,
Uh, do we want? I guess I can pull them away. Does that sound good to y'all, or do
Whichever.
Yeah.
they pull them away?
Alright, so it's gonna pull one of them away. Do you want it to be
It pulls
C
all
or
of them
A?
away.
I'm gonna have to say it has to be one of these two, just because it's too far from them, where Madeline and Jesse are at.
Let's have them take the one that I haven't hit yet.
So A or C? C.
C.
Because that's the one that just blinked. So I'm gonna delete them, and I'm gonna say that they are running off towards the other side of the arena over here. All right. So then that is their turn. All right. It's now Sagron and Sunvar's turn.
Heck yeah. Well, first of all, Sagron's going to be, man, I'm very stupid and cast Mage Armor because he always forgets to cast it before going into combat, and it lasts for 8 hours or more.
Yes, it's very important.
So he's gonna do that, and he's also gonna move over here. Sunvar gonna go up here, and he's just gonna do a pounce onto this Bargist right here.
Okay.
And now I do believe, if I remember to do it correctly here, I think he gets 4 attacks, right? 4 max attacks.
I mean, do you have the limbs to do 4? One claw with
I've
each
got-
and a bite. Is there? Where's the 4th coming from?
Okay, yeah. I get you. No, just 3 then. I have the
Okay.
ability to do 4.
Yes.
But that will
You
be
need
for
to get a
later.
Yeah, you'll need a 4th limb to do it. All right.
Don't
So you
worry,
do
I'll get
pounce?
enough evolution points.
Roll your accuracy, bud.
I always forget. 3. Wait. The claws. Okay. And it's a battle charge, right? So it's a with pounce, right?
Yeah. So you're pouncing him.
So it's a +2, or is it +1?
It's a +2 on top
Plus
of
2.
everything else. Yeah.
All right. Oh, that one's a sucky roll. That one's a sucky roll.
They all miss.
They all were sucky rolls.
They all whiff past the Bargist. It just dodges everything. It's just kind of matrixing backwards as they all just kind of fly overhead. That is the end of Sunvar's turn. Sagron, you cast the spell. Is there anything else you could do? I think you moved.
I just moved. Yeah.
Alright, it's Remy's turn.
If I light the candle, is that just a standard action?
That will be a standard action, yes.
I can do that and I can fight.
Yeah, so you could do that and then take a single attack.
Okay, I like to light the candle.
Okay, you light the candle.
And as I'm waiting for these dogs, I'm gonna attack.
Okay.
And since I'm flanking, I also get sneak attack damage if I hit.
Yes, correct.
I'm gonna roll.
It's only been like 30 minutes, and I had already forgotten about the candle.
So you hit.
Okay. Remember how I do this. 1d8
Alright.
Plus
Plus.
actually, plus 8.
I knew I was doing the rolls wrong.
Plus.
Fuck.
1d6.
What were you doing wrong?
I did the rolls plus modifier wrong on those. I forgot what the attack modifier was on them, and I just did 4 instead of 8, which would have been a +2 on the 8
19.
for some bar.
Okay, yeah, you deal 19 damage to the Bargus. You slash right across his chest.
And since I did attack damage to him, I can steady him as an immediate action. So I will also do that.
Okay.
I'm ready. Done.
Alright. There you go. That's your turn. You now wrecked him. Next thing. This Bargus right here. He's feeling real bad. And because it's a special type of spell. Let me double check that this is correct, how this works. Yeah, cool. It's instantaneous, so there's no attack of opportunity. He is now going to cast a spell underneath him, stealth. And you see this gate opens up below him, and then he phases through reality, and he disappears. Vetner, you feel something is breathing over your neck as he dimension door crawls out right behind you.
You know, I've seen that trick before, but it's a lot less fun being on the other side of it.
He's gonna take a swing at you. Actually, no, he's not even gonna take a swing at you. He's gonna cast Blink on himself, so now he's blinked. You can take an attack of opportunity against him if you'd like.
I would love to.
Alright, let's see if he can hit.
I doubt it. Melee. With my BAB and my strength modifier, guess what I add to melee attacks?
2.
It's 0.
Oh, jeez.
It's just a flat D20.
Oh yeah, you got minuses. Oh shoot, I forgot.
So
whiff?
how much damage do I do after my solid hit?
A D4 to your own face. All right. All right. So that guy goes. He casts Blink. That's going to be the end of his turn. It is now Elijah's turn.
If Drigger is right here, that doesn't count as flanking, does it?
That do you have the flanking feat for 3 people? It will count for flanking with Sunvar, so yes, it will be flanking.
Oh.
Yeah.
Okay, never mind. Drigger's gonna move 5, 10, 15. He's gonna take a swing at that dude.
Okay.
Oh.
Drigger just kind of falls forward and misses. Drigger gets 2 attacks now, doesn't he?
Yeah.
Oh, no, wait.
He does,
only if it's a full round. Yeah, you're right. That's it for Drigger.
Oh, yeah, because he moved.
Yeah, it's now Elijah's turn.
9 plus... Oh, it's not enough. 7, 16. Oh, wait,
You get the +2 from flanking.
Plus 4.
Oh, yeah, you got the special flanking. That's right. Yeah, you hit. With a 9. Wow, okay. Roll damage.
Oh.
Actually, yeah, roll damage. This one hasn't blinked yet. I forgot.
Plus 4, so 6 damage.
Okay.
And I guess I'll take a second swing. At 7 plus 4. I think that hits.
7 plus your number plus 4. What was your modifier to hit?
7 plus 4, so 11.
11 plus, and then plus your accuracy for your... Wait. Elijah does not get a second hit.
No? That's my bad then.
Yeah,
I'm
no,
sorry.
You're good. Never mind. You're good. All right. That is the end of Elijah's turn. It is now Bargus B's turn. Something just fell on my... Oh, well. Bargus B is going to be smart like his brother. And he's going to Dimension Door, which means no attack of opportunity away, behind Sagron. And appear there. And then Blink there. So Sagron can take an attack of opportunity. Sagron, are you there? Or did you leave? He's still gone, isn't he? Yep.
Zach?
I think he did.
Yeah, Zach's
Zach.
gone now.
I think he stepped away.
Yeah, he stepped away for a minute. So He is gone for now. I have a sheet here. I'll roll for him just to see if he'll hit. Got an 18 plus whatever. It's still going to hit even after the additives. Let me open his sheet. Open his damage delting. That's that D10 plus 3. It's gonna 8. That's 11 damage to the Barghest. That is actually pretty good.
Wait. Oh, wait, was that his attack of opportunity on him?
Sagron, so the Barghest went behind him, and then after that, he cast Blink on himself, and because of that, that's why the Barghest is being hit by Zach.
I see.
Yep. All right. That is that. All right. Next person's turn is Jesse.
All right. Now for the real battle to commence. 1,
Where the fun begins.
2.
So if you're gonna go over those
3.
boxes, I'm gonna let you know that's
Oh.
gonna count as about 20. I'm gonna say 20 feet because you're climbing up them.
Okay, what did I miss? I just got back.
1,
You
Jump
hit a
in
Barghest.
3,
Huh? Oh.
4, 5,
What? Oh. Oh. Oh.
What? What? Oh, what?
Miss a box.
Teleported and then cast a spell,
Yes.
and your attack of opportunity dealt 10 damage to him.
1,
Oh.
two.
Well, ain't I a smart one?
3, 4,
45,
5.
50,
Oh.
55, 60. That's the end of your turn. Unless you're running.
Now that's
No,
what I
you're
call
running.
a battle.
Yeah, you can run, so you can still move closer if you'd like.
Oh. Closer. I can't flank if I get up on one of these boxes, can I?
Does
You're gonna have to climb up it, and because that's like a separate action, you have to stop before you try and climb.
Ah.
Because you've already used up a move action, and you're
What
just
about
running.
if I just like if I'm right here, does that count as a flank?
I'm gonna say no because you're not directly across. If you can get a third person on there, then we'll be flanking. But right now, no.
Oh. Alright.
And anyways,
Well,
he can't
here's
take
where-
attacks this turn because he already moved.
Right.
Yeah.
Alright.
Yeah.
That's
You
what I
good there?
call strategy.
All right. It is now Vetner's turn.
okay.
So they are. I'm also going to highlight them both. They are both blinked right now.
What's that mean?
You'll find out. It's so fun.
I know vaguely what that means.
You guys might have flashbacks. It's going to be great. Also, I'm going to change these letterings because I
Is the
have
dog
them
here
reversed.
yet?
The dogs are going to come in a second when it's your turn again. There we go.
Yeah, even though I haven't been hit yet, I am well within the range of fear. So I am also gonna dimension door away from here.
Okay. Safety run.
Yeah, gonna run away right there. Use up a good boy point. And even though I'm not using my entire move action, that still counts as part of a move action. So that's one. Now, what else do I want to do? Okay, just a quick question to be sure. If I hit something here, potentially, at
Yeah.
August A,
Yeah.
the squares diagonal to him, for the sake of range of something, would not count as 5 feet because you have to go out and over one.
We are.
Is it only the like plus around him that is considered 5 feet around him?
I'm considering it's all 5 feet because that's how we've been playing so far, and I will
The
call
corner-
spell range the same because movement is the same. Movement
Corners and all?
Yeah.
Okay. Then I am not going to do. I am not going to throw a molten orb and potentially hit my friend with it. And so instead, I kind of forget how we've done this before, but if I have a spell that only affects a certain amount of hit dice of a creature, am I allowed to know that before I waste a spell on
No.
it, or do I just have to try it?
You can try.
Okay. And you know what? I am going to try it. There are a lot of things in play here, so I will just say that I am going to try to cast Sleep on Barghest B.
Okay, so you're casting the spell now. All right. First things first, we're gonna have to roll a D100 to see if the blink works. You rolled a 12 because I rolled for you, or actually, I'll let you roll it instead. I take that back. You roll a D100. Tell me what you get. It's a 50-50 chance to focus the spell on them.
It only hits 4 hit dice worth of creature. Is that enough to?
No, it's not.
Yeah. So then we don't even have to mess with the rest of it.
There we go. All right, that's the end of the turn there. All right, it is Sagron and Sunvar's turn. Zach.
Well,
All right.
I'm gonna run this way and take the attack.
Okay.
Ahem.
It's gonna roll to hit. That is a 19 to hit.
Oh, that might not hit. Hold on, because I've got my thing on. Hold on. Yeah, it doesn't hit. Wow.
You're at 20. Congrats. I can see your AC.
Sweet. Well, I'm gonna throw a snowball at it now.
All right.
But I'm gonna say surf's
all right.
up.
First off, roll a D100 to see if you can even aim at it correctly.
Oh right.
You're blinked.
Bah,
So-
bah. Boop.
okay, you can aim at it. So now roll regularly now for everything else to see if it worked. So roll your melee, your range touch attack and stuff.
Right. 2. Do you add BAB to that, or is it just Dex?
There's on your sheet. There's a little thing right here. It's 5.
Oh.
That has a total right there.
So yeah, BAB included.
Yep.
Okay.
That is exactly its a. That's dumb. It hits.
Yes, low roll, but still works. How much dice is that? I forget.
You're the one with the spells.
Oh yeah, 5d6. Because I just leveled up, so that's why.
Was that Snowball?
Yeah.
It's still insane to me that there is a level 1 spell that does 5d6.
Rolled a 1 in one of those.
14. All right, 14 for that one.
And
That is
then Sunvar gonna do his little pounce right here again, but this time he's gonna roll correctly because I didn't roll correctly for him last time. I was off by a few.
Okay, so he runs. So first off, he has to roll the D percentage to see if any of them will hit.
Well, fuck. Forgot about that.
If he fails this one roll, then they all will not hit. So he's gonna
He
hit.
got a
So the first-
69.
all right, so that first one, the 29, will hit. Now do the other 2.
Oh, well, I don't think I did the plus to that, but plus 10.
10, that's gonna hit. And, the last
And that one probably
is-
missed.
That one misses. Yep. So first 2 will
Sweet.
hit.
Alright. And what was the strength for that is there, so add that to 2. Okay. No, they're not D20s. My bad.
That'd be
Well,
very
damage.
bad.
Okay, that's a better roll. So the 2 and 6 at the end's cold damage.
Okay.
So 21.
All right. Let me roll down this. He's still standing.
You a liar.
I am not a liar. He's still standing. Blink is a magical thing. He likes to have all damage taken. That's the end of your turn. Remy, it is your turn.
Well, I feel very lonely over here, so I'm gonna
That's
run.
Okay.
My run is 120. Is that right?
Yeah, you can move up to 120 feet. That will be your whole action, though.
10, 15, 20, 25, 30, 35, or 40, 45, 50, 55, 60, 65.
All right, stop right there. All right, that'll be your turn there.
Say, don't run away from me.
It is now Bargist B's turn. Let's see what they get. They're gonna focus Ol Sunvar, and that's gonna be a 26, 17, and then a 25. Zach, do those hit?
Sorry, what'd you say?
Aiming at Sunvar. It's a 26, a 17, and a 25.
The 17 might not. Okay, yeah, the 17 doesn't, but the other two should, yeah. Because
Okay.
AC is 19.
Gotcha. All right, so we got this. That's gonna be 6 damage for the first hit, and then for the second one, it's gonna be a 6 for the second.
What was the first one again? I got 6 plus.
It's 6 and 6.
Boom. Added 12 to his health. Perfect.
Wait, how did that heal him? Okay. All right, it is now Elijah's turn with Drigger. Dalton.
Sorry, I was on mute.
Oh, you're good.
Trigger's gonna move 5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. I'm gonna move 5, 10, 15, and cast Thunder Stomp on Goblin B.
Okay. And what does he have to roll to save?
Sorry. Forgot that's a you thing,
Yep.
not a me thing. That's great. Said page not found on Roll20, D20.
It's Thunderstop.
Yes.
All right. It is a instantaneous saving throw. No saving throw. Spell resistance, yes. You stomp your foot like a strike on the floor, creating a ripple of power that can use to trip as a combat maneuver trip check. Okay, so it is a thing that you do roll against me.
I got a 16.
You got a 16. The Bargist's defense is a 24. He is good.
Cool.
He does not trip. So you moved and you cast. So then what's Drigger going to do? Drigger moved. Is he going to attack, I guess?
Yeah, he's gonna
Alright.
attempt to hit.
He'll have to roll the D100 to first see if it'll actually, if he can aim at it.
Oh, yeah, that's right. 44.
44. That is not high enough.
Okay.
Yeah, he swings and Trigger misses.
Nice.
It's the end of that turn. It is now Bargus A's turn. He is going to look at the opponents around. He's going to focus all his attacks on the person who just ran up to him, Remy. And he's gonna roll one. Oh, that's a nat 1. Jesus. 17 and a 30. It's a wide range of rolls. The 30 hits, of course. That is 6 damage to you. Do it again.
But you can't.
He'll try his best. That's the end of his turn.
Are the dogs here?
It's a Leonardo. Oh shoot, you're right. We'll start bringing them in. Shoot, I need to bring him in.
What the dog's doing?
Who let the dogs out?
What the bone doing?
The dogs are teleporting in. So
The answer was OSHA.
Next
OSHA
one's
let the
here.
dogs out.
And then one more here. On your turn, Remy, that's when they will go next. And they will move. They'll act as little flankers and little attackers. It is now Jesse's turn. Jesse, they are surrounded by 3 people. You are flanking now.
Oh boy. All right. I would like to attempt a strike.
All right. It's a D20 plus 9. Also, you got to roll your D percentage to see if you even hit.
I have to roll a percentage now.
Because
They doing the whole swifty stuff.
You're swifting.
And half the time that they are here, they're also not.
The other half of the time, they're another reality. That did happen, but it also... Oh, you hit, yeah. Roll your accuracy.
Is it below 50%?
Below 50%, you'll miss.
Wow, we've been getting some really lucky rolls here.
You've been hit.
Oh!
That is going
Is
to
that
hit.
it?
Yes, so
Okay.
you're flanking,
Alright.
so you get 3d6 plus 2d4 plus 1.
Oh,
damn.
my
That's a lot of
gosh.
damage.
Now that's a lot of damage.
Oh, 89 damage.
No.
Oh my gosh.
Oh,
the reroll list shifted on me by accident. Hang on. So 6 plus 12 total.
12. Alright.
Well,
don't worry, I rolled like 40 20s earlier. Did good 52 damage with that.
Alright.
No need to brag.
That is the end of Leonardo's turn. Is now Vetner's turn. Vetner, you do not have clear line of sight to either of the Bargists.
is that thing not dead?
No.
I'm gonna take a look at this situation and go, okay. And I am going to spend another good boy point, and for the I'm going to switch out one spell that I have prepared for another spell, which is an entire round action. So I'm going to spend the round thinking.
Alright, that's the end of your turn. Sargon and Sunvar.
Boy, oh boy, oh boy, oh boy. Some are gonna do a big ol' attack on Bargist B or Barf Guest.
Okay, let's see if you can hit. Roll the D100.
Hey-ja!
He does not. They phase through reality, passing through his fluff.
Oops, there goes gravity.
Oops, all gravity.
Then Sagron is going to look at his spells real quick because he wants to make sure that he can. Oh yeah, I could have done. I need a fucking dude. I forgot about. I had that spell. Oh well, I'm just gonna do create pit.
Okay.
I'm gonna create pit.
Hello?
Right here.
On those 4 squares. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
Wait, how?
And he's got to roll a reflex save, right?
Yes, the saving throw is actually different now. Hold on.
Okay.
Because I gained a point in
I'll let you know. He
my
rolled a
charisma.
21.
That probably, I think it was like a 19, so yeah, I think that beats it then.
Okay, so he
Um,
sidesteps the pit.
wait, 5.
I didn't know Create Pit was only 10 foot by 10 foot.
Yeah, it's 10 foot by 10 foot. I think that, what is it? 10 plus the spell level, so 2 plus my charisma, so it's actually 17, so yeah.
Okay. Yeah.
Or,
he sidesteps.
not 17, but higher, 18.
He still sidesteps.
Yep. Yeah.
All right. You cast the spell.
But there's a pit there anyway.
Yep, it's taking up space. It is now Remy's turn. Remy, you are now flanking this guy.
I would like to try to hit.
Roll your D100. You hit barely. So, I mean, you can focus him. So now you roll to see if you actually do hit him.
Okay.
That's gonna hit. That's a big number. That's gonna hit.
8, 9, 10, 11.
Why is she still counting? I don't like this.
14.
Oh
Just
shoot!
start
I
making-
forgot. You're using a +1 weapon. Oh shoot! I forgot about that. Shoot! That changes stuff. All right.
Doesn't?
It does. Oh, that's the total.
I'll hit him
19.
twice.
Hang on. Let me count this up. Finish it. Your weapons
Let
are
the dog
special.
eat
You
it.
have magic weapons. You deal full damage to these things. Yeah, you kill it. You let the dog eat it.
Yeah.
The dog runs up and starts just ripping the Barghest legs off, and the entrails of the Barghest opens up. And with its human hands that the blink dogs have, it just opens up, and you see little children kind of fall out. That's the end of.
Explain my weapon. My weapon does full damage?
Yeah, because you have a +1 weapon. It's a magic weapon, so it deals full damage. Everyone else doesn't have magic weapons. Everyone else is taking like massive damage reductions.
Do I even roll?
No, I mean it just everyone else is like getting a subtraction for the total damage they're dealing against these guys.
Okay.
Yeah, yours deals the full amount of damage. Everyone else's is like subtracted and divided. Yours doesn't. I forgot it was a +1. So that's Barghest A is dead. It just unblinks itself. Barghest B notices its friend has now died. It's gonna turn around with its
I look
blink
at him in the
ability.
eye.
Look at it in the eye. And it's
My-
now
bring my
just
finger.
going
Come
to run away. It looks over in the corner. It can see its other friend has died in the corner, killed by Stroke and the goblins. They are now stomping on the body. Barghest B is now the last one alive. Barghest B is now going to start running away. Sunvar gets a single attack off against it.
Oh boy, he does. Wait, he can't run that way. He got to run the other way, unless he wants to jump in the pit.
He's gonna go this way.
Okay.
Actually, no.
Then
He's
he-
gonna go this way and then this way. Yeah, like that.
Okay.
Yep.
All right. Sweet. I gotta edit this. Hold on. What?
Nice.
That's gonna be big chunk.
That'll be a hit, but you still get the subtractions for the single hit because he's not special in that way.
So no strength or.
No. You'll just roll for the damage, so I know what to subtract. It's like a flat
Okay.
big number.
Then 2 damage is cold damage.
Okay. He's still alive. Alright.
Can I
He
throw my
runs.
+1 knives at him?
It's not your turn, so I'm gonna say no.
Okay.
Those would deal full damage against him, but he runs down and he's going to phase through the wall using blink, and he's gone. He just runs.
I'm gonna run directly into the wall and think that I can do the same thing.
You slam into the wall and concuss yourself a little bit. The blink
Okay.
dogs start running, and then they phase through reality, trying to chase after him. And that's the end of combat.
Sogron's gonna do it again because he saw the blink dogs do it. He's gonna say, "Hey, wait up!"
You keep slamming into the wall there.
Darn. It was worth a shot.
So that's the end of combat. That's where we're gonna wrap up for tonight. That one little guy got away, but you basically killed him. You were like about 5 HP off from killing him. Actually, it was really
Darn.
close.
Imagine if I
Man.
rolled double sixes.
If you're curious, if you're blinked, you take half damage from physical damage, and you also were fighting Bargus, which had a damage resistance of 5. But the plus
Oh.
1 weapon kind of nullifies that because it's a magical weapon. It nullifies all that.
Oh, what about elemental damage?
The elemental damage went through, but regular damage was nullified. So the plus 2, like that cold damage happened, but the rest of it didn't.
Oh, interesting.
Yeah, that's energy damage. Energy damage isn't affected by that. It was vague in the rules of Blink about energies affecting the target, so I kind of added or subtracted sometimes with the damage. But
Yeah, I was honestly hoping that combat ended before it got back to me, because I was like, well, sleep doesn't do any good. I'll switch out a spell. I was looking through, and I was like, oh yeah, I have Magic Missile. I was like, wait, how does Magic Missile work against Blink? And apparently there's a big forum thread of people arguing about it, but
yeah, Blink is complicated with magic, but it's very simple with physical weapons. I am opening up a calculator so I know how much EXP to give you guys tonight.
oh my god.
That's gonna be
20 million.
nope.
22 million.
Nope. There's all 5 of you guys showed up tonight. 700 a person.
700.
How close is everyone to level up?
Oh,
I've got 5,000 more experience to go, baby.
Just a little bit.
I'm like-
I've got 4.
Nice.
same.
Dalton, I think you're the closest leveling up. How close are you?
19,560 out of 23,000.
So
That's
you're
not me.
about less than a little less than 4,000, I think.
I'm at 19,000 even.
Oh.